still a bit more work to do, but in the meantime, because I've got it running at 0.5 ohm and amps are producing up to 8,000 watts RMS. Now that's if they're 100% efficient, which no amp is, and it won't even get up to 8,000 watts producing a pure sine wave. With music, it's going to be even less. Even then, it's still a huge current draw. So what you should do in the meantime is invest in a trickle charger so you can top up your battery. Now, the range of voltage from even on deep cycle batteries is not much. It's probably about 2.5 volts at most. So let's say your battery resting voltage is 12.8 volts, 12.9 volts. When it drops to about 11, you really should top up the charge. Now my batteries have dropped to well below that. It's dropped to 9.8 volt resting voltage now. I noticed the difference. Within a couple of minutes, I'm getting a lot of heat production. When the voltage lowers and the amperage increases, you get a lot of excess heat production. Now, to combat this, you need to bring the voltage back up. Put it on charge. Now, if you put it on manual, you'll have to closely monitor it. Now, if like me, you've put it on charge and you forget about it, best to leave it on auto. That way, you won't overcharge your batteries. You overcharge them, you will damage them. So put it on auto, so even if you've forgotten about it and you've left it on overnight, the amperage will lower, so it won't overcharge. Get one of these if you're spanking it a lot, every couple of days, charge your batteries, top it up, you won't have problems. That's the best way to avoid battery issues. Now, if you get a battery and get a battery isolator, that kind of defeats the object. Unless you're spending ages listening to your system without the engine running, then yeah, by all means get a battery isolator, or what is sometimes called a split charge relay. I used to have one of them in the 90s. I found it to be a complete waste of time. The installer that did my car in them days recommended it. He was a twat. So you live and you learn. I'm still learning, even 25, 30 years later. So I found the best thing every couple of days to top up the charge on my batteries. I've got 3 extra small AGM batteries. They're what you find probably on motorcycles, but the 3 together give me an extra 60 amp hours. I have a Type 19 AGM battery here as my starter battery. This is upgraded from the normal lead acid battery that used to be there. The good thing about AGM batteries is you can install them even on the side, upside down. In essence, maintenance free. So yeah, I've got in total 4 AGM batteries, 1 Type 19, 3 20 amp hour 12 volt cells. The resting voltage on these should be about 12.9 volts. My alternator charges at about 14.9, 15 volts on a regular basis, so it's okay. But still, every couple of days, especially with the kind of listening volumes that I play my system at, it still depletes my batteries. So unless I get another, I don't know, with the kind of current draw that I've got, I probably would need another 7 of those size batteries, or maybe another 2 or 3 Type 19s. That should do the trick for me. Hope this helps with you maintaining your electrical systems in your car.